everybody. Reverend Bo with Blackwater Ministries. Taking a drive up over Mount Magazine on Highway 309. If you get a chance, come on out here to Arkansas outside of Paris and take that drive. It's pretty nice, you know, a bunch of hairpin curves, a lot of wildlife, a lot of stuff to see. Decent number of overlooks where you see out for miles and miles off the top of the mountain. It's always a good place for me to go to kind of remind me why God put me here and what I should be enjoying for the short time that I'm allowed to be here. I want to talk today about arguments. You know, everybody has them, no matter what kind of relationship you're talking about, husband, wife, parent, kid, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, family, friends, it don't matter. Everybody gets into an argument. The problem is a lot of us get so angry that the argument is no longer the problem. Now we have something completely different to deal with. We let the anger get the best of us, say stuff we shouldn't. I'll tell you another thing about showing anger when you're in an argument is eventually the person that you argue with might not want to tell you about any issues they're having. The communication might stop, and I know from experience when the communication stops, you're in for a world of hurt. I'm just kind of coming out of a situation like that myself because, you know, believe it or not, just because I'm a minister, life is not perfect. We've got to work at it. What I'm saying is, you know, if you have an argument with somebody you care about, take a minute, take a couple minutes, take a half hour. If you find yourself getting angry, walk away from it. Go take a drive, take a walk, stand out in the yard, look at something, you know, just let yourself calm down. A lot of times you'll find out that the amount of anger you had during this argument was unwarranted. Now, I'm not saying don't be angry. God gave us all kinds of emotions. We're supposed to feel them. It's our way to grow. It's our way to adapt. It's our way to cope with life. But don't let a small argument turn into a huge life-altering ordeal because you got overly angry at the situation or you didn't take time to calm down. The other thing about the anger is you don't actually hear what's being said. And like I said, the other person, they'll eventually quit talking. You know, we all wish this life was easy, that we could all just live happy, peaceful, and, you know, there are times that we can. But, like I say, inevitably, we all have issues that we have to deal with. The best advice I have is get through those issues quick and clean as you can so you can get back to being happy, having a peaceful life, enjoying each other, enjoying the people God put in our lives. Enjoy your surroundings with the people God put in your lives. Ultimately, that's why we're here. We're here to be happy. We're here to live a good life, a peaceful life, and then be called into the kingdom of heaven when it's done. It's about all I got today, everybody. I'm still working on the music angle of this. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's getting worked on. I know I hadn't been on here for a little bit. Like I said, I had some big changes that I've been tending to with my family, and well, you know, to be quite honest, they're important to me. So I'm gonna deal with that more than I'm gonna be here on YouTube. But I will be here. Now, like I said, I don't do this for likes, comments, or any of that, but I do believe some of these messages need to get out to people. So if you would like, comment, subscribe, whatever all that other, you know, blah, blah, blah is that I guess makes people popular. And, you know, don't even do that. Share this with somebody, you know. Somebody you think needs to hear it, just share it with them. I don't care about likes or any of that. I don't care about subscribers. Just, you know, just come back and listen every now and again. I might have something that helps you. I know talking about it helps me. So as always, love everybody, and I love you all.